Welcome back, everyone, to the next installment of Baten Kaitos. We were directed to go to the Duke's Manor, Balanquar, Borough of Illusion. Hopefully the Imperials didn't beat us here, but I can't imagine that they didn't. They left way before we did, but let's find out. Oh hey look, a normal looking place. Here we are.
Hey, is that you, Callus? Where have you been all this time? What are you up to these days?
That sounds like Falone. Same voice actor?
Hey, long time no see.
It's so good to see you. Remember when we used to hang out? You, me, and Trill? Let's get together sometime and chat about the good old days, okay?
No answer. To hell with this. Okay. Let's go into the open house, which is a shop. Welcome to my shop. Please tell me your business. Hey. Apple pie, and it's a slice. There's nothing like a fresh slice of apple pie to bring your spirits up. That tangy, sweet, wholesome goodness always satisfies. XP plus 3000, just free XP boost. And I can't afford it. Mini cream puff. We've had attack boosters, this is a defense booster. A mini pastry with fresh whipped cream in the middle, defense plus 20. But temporary, lasts till the end of the battle. What else we got? Mayfly, also very good. A new weapon for Savina, Tekken. Iron Fist is what that means. Studded with rivets on the fist and the back of the hand, these gauntlets are as vicious on offense as they are robust on defense. And then Dark and Chronos, level 3. Persimmons, that's a new one. And these are anti-headache. Persimmons are abundant in vitamin C, great for health and beauty, and even help cure headaches. They can also be dried in sunlight, making them sweeter and last longer. There's your hint. And then Skipjack, which you've already gotten, and a chunk of ice. I'm gonna need to be careful of what I buy because I can't afford anything. Hopefully the boss sells for more than one. No, we're good. Okay, this was not a 1 credit photo this time. The Gnosis was. Secret, let's sell it. I'm just very concerned because I still don't have a lot of money. Grey Cancerite, that ain't bad. I could keep taking pictures of more of them. Oh, the piggy bank. It evolved, and now it's next to worthless. It's worth 1. Broken piggy bank. It's a damn shame that I couldn't sell my full piggy bank for 10,000, but if I'm going for completion, I gotta do this. A broken piggy bank with its contents spilled out everywhere. It got too greedy and bit off more than it could chew. Moderation is the key to happiness. Yeah, but it's not the key to 100%. Anyway, not anything special. Picture of Gabari. Reimu isn't bad. Yeah, these super moves are unsellable. They're just trapped in my inventory forever. All these ones. Can I arrange by price? Do I have any more pictures? No, although I have savings plus interest. And my wind auras, or my regular auras, level 3. So that has not changed. And then my deluxe cookies, I need to use those deluxe things. But in any case, I have some money. I'll buy the apple pie slice, I'll buy the Tekken, I'll buy Dark Flare, Chronos. Oh, those are expensive. I'll hold off on the persimmons, actually, because they're fruit, they'll go bad. Actually, I should have enough time to do what I want. Mayfly, I can't afford Super Chronos Blow. Alright. Alright. Fine. I want to take care of this quickly. Savina is absolutely getting the Iron Fists. Non-elemental damage, and it really packs a punch. Oh right, I forgot I removed the Sacred Wine from her deck, so she just got him. Good for me. Persimmons, sure. And I don't know if it necessarily matters what degree of Light Flare I have, but I'm going to throw a level 1 at her and just see what happens. Real quick, I want to get a combo done before I do plot stuff. Alright, it's combo time. Persimmons, Light Flare.
Use this. Light flare.
I made something new. And what I've gotten as a reward, it heals more, and it absolutely will cure a headache. These persimmons were sun-dried in the cold season. Stretchy on the outside and soft on the inside, they taste much sweeter now that they've been dried. Good for me. Good thing to have for anti-headache. Now that I've taken care of that little detour, why don't I actually look at the town? Doesn't that seem like a good idea? Too bad I still can't afford her last item. This is very embarrassing, but I'll rest my wings. Alright, goodbye. Can I go in here? I actually can. Alright. I'm in a house now. We have stoked flame. I don't know. I don't want this right now. Neatly folded undergarments are inside the drawer. There's something amidst the underwear. Millinery! Again! Oh, black and bananas are out. Well, whatever. And over here, there's something inside the tall pie. Sugarcane. Good for me. Let's keep going.
Why, you came just in time. Care to hear an old woman's tale? I'm sure you'll like it.
No, I'd rather not. Oh.
Long, long time ago, Mira was just another island floating in the sky. But one day, a swirling whirlpool engulfed the land, and Mira fell into a dimensional rift. Mira was about to sink into an abyss so deep there was no hope of it ever emerging again. It was then that a group of mysterious wizards appeared from the depths of the earth. The wizards, calling themselves the Guardians, saved Mira somehow. The Guardians spoke these words to my ancestors.
5 great evils lie buried in this world. None should ever attempt on earth. Should they be unsealed, all 5 evils unleashed, our world would succumb to the everlasting curse of the evil god Melpertia. Melpertia will never be restored to his full life, for the Guardians destroyed his evil in its entirety. However, should the white-winged darkness alight upon this land, the world will disappear without a sound, swallowed by a maelstrom of chaos.
Callus is white-winged.
This story is from the dream of a great wave, wise and old. It goes back for ages, before the continents rose into the sky, when earth, ocean, and man still lived as one. What happens after that is no longer known. Our only hope is the ocean long lost. Find us, almighty ocean, and forgive us.
Our only hope is the ocean. Long lost.
I've never heard that story before.
Most people these days don't know of it. The young seldom listen to the musings of us elderly. Wouldn't you say?
I figure the 5 great evils must be referring to the End Magnus.
The 5 End Magnus, holding the power of Melpertio, wicked god of death and destruction. It sounds a lot like the king's story in Diadem. But what was that part about Melpertio never being restored fully? And the white-winged darkness?
Since the Guardians completely destroyed Melpertio, he can never be resurrected. But what about the 5 great evils? Or End Magnus, rather, being unleashed, and the awakening of Melpertio's curse? What could that possibly be?
And when the 5 End Magnus are unleashed, releasing the white-winged darkness, A maelstrom of chaos will envelop the world? I know this is a prophecy, or should I say warning, but I still don't understand what it all means.
That's the nature of prophecy. We will know when the time comes.
Yet wouldn't it be too late by then?
Well, it's an old legend. We no longer know how much of it is actually true. Don't worry yourselves too much.
Okay, and I'm in control again. Anyway, these flowers are commonly seen growing around Mira. You notice something nestled between some of the leaves. It's a cedar tree. Oh, Fading Notebook is just out. This is why I made another Prophet's Notebook. Anyway. Cedar tree. Nothing happens. This is exclusively for combos. Some cedar trees are said to grow for 2,000 years or more and have enormous trunks. Extract the sap before it dries up. Well, there's another hint. Sculpting knife is decent attack. Also, anything here? You see an assortment of dishes and bowls. One of the dishes seems to be covering something. A pot of air. Ooh, and it's elemental. Extremely minor attack. But the point is to pump the yells. A pot filled to the brim with air. In other words, empty. But if you use wind yell, oh boy. Now, if you'll pardon me for a moment, I want to get this done. Like I said, cedar ages, but what I plan to do does not. Here's combo time. Cedar tree, sculpting knife. I made something. Look what I got, everybody. A pheasant carving. This work of art was carved from cedar. Beautiful posture from head to tail. An advanced technique was required for the detailed light design. Sure. I don't think I want Callus to have cedar anymore, though. The sculpting knife is okay, I guess, but we can do better. At least I hope we can do better. Yikes. Do I need defensive items for Callus? This is looking a little dire. Frost shield, it's really not great. But I can go back and rest again and try to explore the town again. One more building. I can't, there we go. You notice something wedged beneath the barrel. Deluxe red wine, that looks good. Heal 340, that's not bad. The vivid color and fragrance of this wine stimulate the appetite. Its elegant flavor is truly a blessing to the taste buds. Let's get back out of here, and... Is there a way... I'm trying to go right past where I'm allowed to go. There we go. I'm just back here now. There's something lying next to the hot oven. Bacon. I forgot. Have I gotten that before? Cured marble bacon with a savory appeal. Fried up for a crispy, delicious snack. And its attack. And now we have some good news. Do you remember how I noticed earlier that my quest Magnus had gone to Gold Nugget? I can actually make use of that now. Dear, have you heard this rumor? They say the entire city of Mintaka glows with an extravagant golden hue. I wonder how rich the Empire is. I'm not really interested in the outside world, but this is one thing I'd like to know more about. Oh? Excuse me? You want to give that to me? Oh, I can't believe this. I've always wanted a present just like this. Here, let me give you something in return. I bought this with a little stash I've been keeping for my hubby. I want you to have it. Deluxe cream puff. And if I'd given the gold nugget to the guy, he would have given me a deluxe pastry, I think. I can find either of them later in the game, that's not a concern, but they're both stat boosters. This one increases my defense by 10, and the other thing, I think, pumps my HP by 120. The mother of all cream puffs. Heavenly delight. Defense plus 10. And this also means that I now have an open blank Magnus again. Well, another one. Oh, Trill's father. Oh, Callus, what a surprise. It's been a long time. How have you been? I'm afraid Trill isn't here right now. She left home for the confectionery village to study to become a pastry cook. Well, we knew that already. Yeah, I know. I saw her in Parnasse. You already met her? I'm glad to hear that. She's really been worried about you. Will you try her cooking when she gets back? Both of them are pushing this. She's still not a good cook, but I'm sure she'll enjoy cooking for you. Alright. Hey, Callus, I want to ask you a favor. How about it? Sure. Sure, no problem. What can I do for you? It's about our new employee. We hired him to attract customers, but he's just too timid. He whispers welcome in a tiny voice, barely more audible than a Parnassian mosquito's flapping wings. I want you to show him how to do his job. He's standing right outside the shop. Can you go give him a pep talk and maybe a few pointers? Come back in here when you're done. I'll have a little something waiting for you. I'm counting on you. Alright, well that's easy enough. Oh, this guy? Welcome to Trill's Diner. Today's special is very reasonably priced. I think. If you don't mind, please come in and try our... Oh, never mind. Hey, what are you doing? Are you trying to attract customers or drive them away? Yes, I'm sorry. Pitiful. Trill's father asked me to show you how to attract customers. Listen up, because I'm going to give you some tips, okay? What? Thank you. I'm sorry about the trouble. No problem. Just do as I say, alright? Let's begin the lesson. First of all, your voice should be... And I don't think it matters what my options are, but... I'll go with a shout. Got it? Secondly, it's very important to focus on your sales pitch. For example, great food, reasonable prices, great atmosphere. I'll go for food. Keep these 2 rules in mind, then you'll have customers coming in droves. I understand. I'll give it a try. Ahem. 3, 2, 1... Welcome, welcome! Great tasting food, right here. Come and get it at Trill's Diner. Is he doing something wrong? I guess if I want to experiment with my options, that was perfect. And that's all. Keep that in mind. I hope you got it. I did. Thank you for your help. I'll use what you taught me and do my best. Oh, how special. Spring-boiled sea bream. Red-hot stones are placed in the pot to boil the fresh sea bream to seething perfection. Pleasant to the eye as well as the palate. Take in the white steam that billows out as hot stones are placed in the soup. Huh. Anyway. Hey, great effort. I heard you from inside. You did a great job. Now that you've talked to him, I think he'll do a much better job. Here's that little something I promised earlier. Come on now. You did a good job. I want you to have it. Scorpion Barrette. That is very good. Intricately engraved in the shape of a life-sized scorpion, this barrette provides near total resistance to poison and paralysis. As opposed to what? Sleep and poison. So it's better for poison. No sleep at all, but better for flames, and confusion, and death. And it's excellent for paralysis and poison. Alright. Boom. Full-on scorpion. Alright, my work here is done. So let's step on outside. Move on into the next area. Ooh, this looks like something special. Look at that. Yeah, the camera even pans up as I run to it. Do not come any closer. This is the manor of Duke Calbrin, the Grand Duke of Mira. We cannot allow strangers to enter. I must ask you to leave immediately. Following the recent abduction of Lady Melodia, we have tightened security around the manor. Unless you have acquaintances living in the manor, I must ask that you leave the premises immediately. I don't believe this. We're the ones that saved her. It seems Melodia hasn't returned yet. All we can do is wait for her to get back. Let's go look around the town until then. Yeah, and I'm playing. Awkward. Am I missing something? Do I need to just talk to everybody in town? See what happens? I feel like a new person now. Thank you so much for helping me. Okay. Lady Melodia always looks so full of life. Not to mention, she's so very young and cheerful. Oh, that's right, you don't know. You weren't living in Mira back then. In earlier days, she wasn't as bubbly as she is now. It was back when my son was born, so this was 9 years ago. Her entire family was stricken with a deadly illness. Her parents passed away and her ladyship barely recovered. Lady Melodia has become such a healthy young girl that it's hard to believe she had a near-fatal illness. I can't believe she almost died. I'm sorry to hear of her parents passing, but we're all fortunate that at least she was able to recover. Yes, you're right. If Lady Melodia had died, Duke Calibran would have been left all by himself. Huh. Hey you're from the Empire, aren't you? Well, yes, but I'm not one of them anymore. It's a long story. What's a long story? You're wearing an Imperial uniform. That Emperor of yours, what's the name? Gildeblame? Was it? Is he some kind of pervert? He seems to display an unhealthy amount of interest in our Lady Melodia. I'm warning you, if he tries anything funny with our beloved Melodia, he'll be sorry. Huh, sounds like a real lowlife, trying to rob the cradle. Shush, Gibari, don't say things like that. Yeah, that entire conversation is skeezy as hell. Ugh. Anyway. I was sent to keep watch over the watercourse since it's been known to flood over during severe rain. Recently, a polywhale wandered into it from who knows where and became a big hit with the townspeople. We need to take it into captivity, but the townspeople would shout cruelty if we did. To be honest with you, I'm at a loss of what to do. I heard that creature's called a polywhale. It has such cute eyes. Yeah, and it, walks. He's very popular in this town. Everyone calls him Polly the Polywhale. I wonder if we'll keep him as a collective effort. You know, as citizens of Balanquar? Is there anything else to do here? You! Who are you again? Yes, I remember now. You're that unruly whippersnapper, Callus. I haven't seen you around lately. So what have you been up to? What are you doing back in Balanquar? Did you come back to live here? The city certainly would liven up with you running around here again. Say, why don't you marry that girl from the diner? What was her name? Trill, was it now? Get married, huh? I tell you, Callus, you're quite the ladies' man. Trill. That's the hyperactive... well, I mean the spirited girl we met in the confectionery village. And her voice acting certainly didn't come off as hyperactive. She was very friendly to Callus. I see. You'll marry her. Callus, is that true? No way! She was only a childhood friend. Don't go spreading rumors, old man. Sorry, I just remembered some of your old pranks and wanted to pay you back for your mischief. Well, you were good friends, there's not much difference. Sheesh, whatever. That's pretty great. This might surprise you, but I'm working now. Just a job at the local Magnus shop, nothing fancy, but a job's a job, right? Remember our childhood expeditions foraging for Magnus? I guess it's helping me out now. Come to the shop if you have time, we got quite a nice selection. Yeah, and I don't have a nice selection of cash. What? You already gave my wife a gold nugget? What do you think you're doing? Think of how I'll look. That's kind of funny. This diner's old man sure is a great cook. How can I put it? The taste is persistent yet not obstinate, bold yet not obnoxious. Nah, it's just impossible to describe. Once you taste it, you'll know what I mean. I can hardly wait for my meal. Remember the fire 2 years ago? I heard it wasn't an accident, but rather the Empire's doing. Oh, like... that killed my brother and grandfather? No way, I heard the gadget shop's old man neglected his experiments. But my sweet cakes told me about it, and he works in Mintaka. Don't tell anyone, okay? Oh, that's why you wanted to talk about this. You just want to talk about your sweet cakes, don't you? Yeah, that was straight up a hit on Callus's family. The barrels are filled with expensive wine. You think about it for a second. Nah, impossible to carry. That's why I don't steal it. Trill's mother. My oh my, Callus, is that you? How have you been? Have you been eating well? If you ever get hungry, don't be shy. We've got a restaurant after all. I'm always so worried about you. Callus, you came back. Your face brings back old memories. I remember that day 12 years ago when you first arrived in this town. You all arrived together. You, your grandfather, and your brother. What was his name? Was it Fee? Your grandfather had taken you homeless boys in and provided for everyone by fixing gadgets. I'm almost the age he was then, and I really admire him. Not everyone can do what he did. If only that accident hadn't happened. Those awful flames consumed everything. Yes, you were the only one who survived. There was also a doctor who arrived with you. The doctor stayed for a while and was gone. I wonder what became of them. Oh, I'm sorry. Now that I'm old, it seems all I can do is talk about the past. I'm glad to see you again, Callus. Enjoy your stay here. This is your hometown, after all. Oh, hi, Callus. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you've been doing well for yourself. I gotta tell you, life in this town sure changed for the worse once your family was gone. Your grandfather had such a knack for repairing things. The tools and gadgets that were repaired by him sprang back to life. It was as if those inanimate machines had been infused with life by your grandfather. These days, broken things are just thrown away. The repair shops around here just mishandle your broken items and give them back to you even more busted up. I wish you would open a shop like your grandfather and settle down in Balanquar. Make yourselves at home. You're welcome to stay if you want. Like, that's it. That's the town. I have to be ready now. Okay, we're good.
It's Lady Melodia. She's back. The lady is safe.
I hope they didn't harm you, milady.
I'm fine. Thank you for your concern.
Lady Melodia, we're so relieved to know you're safe and sound.
Milady, Lord Calbrin is expecting you. We should head for the manor.
Very well. Let us go then.
Alright, there's my hint. Now that I certainly have an acquaintance at the manor, we can make this work.
Why did that one-winged freak come back anyway?
Why did he come back anyway?
Malformed wings are the direct result of a malformed heart. His soul must have been tainted at birth. Yeah, what a miserable, cursed life. That fire 2 years ago, he must have caused that too. Poor old Gilward. He never should have adopted that kid.
Callus?
Huh? Nah, it's nothing. I'm used to it. People say those things all the time.
So we're cursed, are we? Anyway, let's go to the manor, finally. Oh, they don't even have a scene of them going, oh, you can come in after all. We could just kind of do it now. So I suppose if I had explored the entire town first, then there would just be no scene. No one would have stopped me in the first place. Anyway, welcome to the manor with the cool grand piano.
Welcome. Thank you for taking the time to visit us.
Welcome, travelers. I heard it was you who rescued my Melodia. I am truly grateful. Your other friend arrived a bit earlier.
Oh? What do you mean, friend? Giacomo is not by himself, and Melodia probably would have told him about Giacomo.
What other friend?
All of us here at the mansion bid you a warm welcome.
Peachy?
Please join the Duke upstairs.
We're in control now, and I guess Peachy was that person who was first with Melodia, that assistant person who didn't speak. But alright, also, let me check something else while I'm here. I don't remember how long it takes for it to break down. No, still broken heart, alright. Anyway. That is a door. The framed picture is of a young Melodia. You notice something is hidden behind the photo stand. The Silent Woman. It's dark, but otherwise has no effect. Mysterious yet pleasing to the eye. The shadowy atmosphere gives this woman a calm yet contemplative aura as she sits in silence. Set it under a dim light. Well, there's your hint. Clearly that's used for a combo. In addition, you see an ill-shaped piece of pottery. At the bottom, in very poor handwriting, you read, "For Uncle." That's adorable. Empty liquor bottles stand next to each other. The labels are that of vintage, pricey liquor. Duke Calbrin's book collection is stacked inside the bookshelf. Something else is mixed in with them. Oh ho! Secret recipe number 5. Don't miss out on this one. By golly, how time flies. We're already on the 5th secret recipe. Now I'd like to tell you all about my Hound Dog Blue. No, that won't do. Okay now. Let's get back on track here. I love how that's just full-on useless. More exploration. Not too soft and not too hard, but responds with just the right amount of bounce. This is one comfy chair. Also, Sleet Shawl. Probably for Shella only. Yeah, very good defense, and extremely flame resistant. Small sleet-shaped crystals float around this shawl. The impact from blows may melt some of them, but they quickly freeze again. The wearer is almost guaranteed not to catch fire. Do we have any water armor for Shella? No, none. I guess I'll replace one of the Sentry Veils. This is 4, 6, and 8. Whatever. You see a soft, comfy-looking bed. There's something hidden underneath it. Tearless Mermaid. I forgot what that is. Is that a class item? No, it's in battle. Heals 100 HP and is good for defense. This mermaid lost her emotions after being cursed by a wizard. No matter how sad she feels, she can never cry. Perhaps someone or something can bring her tears back. Oh, hello.
You be late, you all.
It's you. What are you doing here?
The great Mizuti be here to protect the very important bond. You be great. No, because she has the Earth Sphere.
Huh? The important Ba? The Earth Sphere?
Well, the other N Magnus were monosyllabic. Maybe Mizuti's referring to the 4th one?
What are you talking about?
Lord Calbrin, I have reason to believe you may know something about the N Magnus in this land. We have little time left. Emperor Gelderblane is plotting to release the 5 N Magnus and resurrect Malpertio. Please tell us, where is the N Magnus now?
I was just asking Grandfather that same question. Please, Grandfather, tell us what you know.
The End Magnus are unique, very dangerous and powerful. They are not to be disturbed. Melodia told me what happened. But is Emperor Gelderblane really trying to obtain them?
Yes. 3 of the 5 N Magnus are already in his possession.
Is that so? The Emperor must not realize how dangerous those things are. Long ago, the End Magnus seal here was discovered by one of my ancestors, a historian. He found it in the mystical garden and unsealed it by accident. This was what shifted Mira to waver across the boundary between the dimensions. The End Magnus now lies under this manor, heavily protected.
In the basement? I would never have thought.
I knew I would have to tell you about this someday, Melodia. It is a dark legacy, handed down from generation to generation by the Dukes of Mira. Yet, till now, I didn't have the heart to tell you about it. I wish we could simply forget about it, and just leave it sealed underground forever.
Grandfather, if this is the duty and birthright of our lineage, I will gladly take over the responsibility. Please don't worry. I will bear the burden of my heritage.
Melodia. I'm glad to hear that. The Duchy of Mira has a worthy heir. The entrance is in our ancestors' shrine. There is a hidden door that leads underground.
You should have told her earlier. Things would have been much easier.
Oh no! How do they get in?
Giacomo!
The Emperor's men? Does your Emperor truly intend to unseal all of the End Magnus? Doesn't he realize what would happen to the world? That this would bring ruin to civilization yet again?
We will know in due time. I'll be relieving you of your precious End Magnus.
Wait, he could just do that?
No! We must stop them!
Oh, I'm just playing. Okay. This person got knocked out. Can I just... Okay. Hurry! The room! Downstairs! Anyone else? Oh no! The maid, really? She only seems to be unconscious. It's nothing serious. They headed for the underground passage. I tried to stop them, but I couldn't even break their stride. I'm so sorry.
We're too late. Huh? What is this?
Grandfather!
Huh.
This might be good. They're trying to wake it. The great Mizuti must hurry.
Wait! What in the world are you?
Callus, that can wait. We have to go after the End Magnus.
Yeah, right. Okay then, Mizuti. Let's go together.
Hey now! Final party member, baby. Mizuti has joined. I'll have to work on equipment. Level 22, that's not bad. Weak HP. And Mizuti is the other sorcerer. Although, whoa, level 3 with fire, water, light, dark. Yeah, level 3 everything. I'm very pleased to see this. Wind Blow level 3 makes the last of the magic spells I did not have level 3 for. Silk Robe, I think we're good. You notice anything, by the way? Robe of Firelight, Sleet Shawl, Assassin's Hood. Well, that's available for more people. Rainbow Straw Hat, but Mizuti seems to have female equipment. That's a little hint. We called Mizuti he earlier because we can't tell because of the voice, but oh, what a twist. Assassin's Hood I don't think I've actually seen before. This hood allows the wearer to blend into the shadows and has saved many from certain death. A must for those engaged in shady business. And then Rainbow Straw Hat. Done in pastel with the colors of the rainbow, this hat is allegedly the work of a famous designer. The wearer is bound to lose sleep over what others might think. Yeah, sleep resistance. Fire and Aqua Yell too. Even though Mizuti comes with those, I'm still going to want to combo my way into them to unlock the combos. Although I may have had those already. Voice 3, very good. Camera 2 just comes with it. Again, very nice. Oh, whoa, what? Only for Mizuti. Sorcerer's Chakram, non-elemental arcane spell mastered by Mizuti. Controls a huge chakram in the air, delivering a series of razor-sharp attacks. Vicious, painful. That's the... super? Perhaps? Let's get the little number 1, I guess it is. Sorcerer's Breath. Exhales putrid breath unbearable to an enemy with any sense of smell. Terrible. Horrifying. Stinky. Sorcerer's Seal. Invokes the Ancestral Mask and sucks the essence from enemies, inflicting tremendous pain. Filling. Tastes like chicken. Wow, Mizuti has non-elemental supers. And what's this? Magic beans, death. Oh, what? Mysterious colored beans that boost resistance to death-inducing effects. The beans change their color and effects over time. Oh, okay. But if you use it, you are absolutely immune to killing blows, but I suppose they age and change. Just comes with sacred wine, that's amazing. I have 10 of these things, therefore. Holy Grail just comes with it. Wow. Frozen tangerine, new one. Rotten meat, just comes with rotten meat, what? Dried persimmons just comes with it. Custard pudding, do I have one of those? I think I do. Yeah, I do, I'm gonna have to change up my healing. Why the hell would you just come with rotten meat? But whatever, we got Mizuti now. I'm gonna need to level Mizuti up, for sure. But now I have all sorts of elemental affinities. What I think I'm going to need to do is have Shella have one set of elemental attacks and Mizuti the other, so I don't give them both contradicting sets. But in any case, I'll go full sorcery. No, I'll put Savina back in. Actually, come to think of it, I'll just put all the level 23s in, which means I now have to provide Savina with healing. There we go. Now Gibari's got empty slots. What are you gonna do? Now before I enter the dungeon, that's gonna be saved for next time, let's take a look at these musical instruments. This instrument is crafted by hollowing a tree, stretching goatskin across its top, and tying ropes around its body. Also, new constellation, Pisces Australis. And this exhibit commemorates the museum's grand opening. You notice a little something hiding in the shadows. Jill's jewelry box. What? Does nothing. Good for combos. A very nice jewelry box with the name Jill etched in gold. Maybe the best thing to do is find Jill and return it. Yeah, but this isn't a quest, Magnus. Oh well, as much of a panic as I'm in, hopefully they'll just let me out. We have the panic music, but can I just leave? Oh my god, I can. It's still playing the scary music, but I can just leave. Which is good, because the next thing I think the music's back. The next thing I was gonna do was just do a dungeon. No, it's still the scary music. Wow. Anyway. I got into a couple fights for combos. I doubt there's much I can do in the way of leveling. Nope. And everybody's fully healed, that's good. Let's turn in our one constellation. Alright, where's this gonna go? Alright. There was a big space in the middle. This is looking better. Brilliant Horn. Well, I have those, but you know what? Fine. I have another one now. Nothing really crucial, nothing unique, but we have turned in another constellation. Can't say we didn't. I'm gonna save now. I appreciate that they're keeping the scary music. There we go. And for now, it is time to stop the installment. Well, we certainly made a lot of progress today, didn't we? We got a couple of combos, surprisingly, explored Balanquar, people remember Callus, and some of them, I don't even know if they're speaking badly about him behind his back or if they intended to be overheard. But there's haziness regarding what happened at Callus's house 2 years ago. We know, Callus knows, but a lot of other people seem not to. Meanwhile, we have to compete with Giacomo, again, for the End Magnus, but Mizuti has joined our party. This ought to be interesting. Until next time, everyone.